Hey y'all, Mama Snark here. It is day 3 of our trip. It's the morning after the Very Merriest After Hours event. We're both struggling a little bit. I started getting sick last night, so I woke up feeling kind of cruddy. Took some Mucinex that I thankfully brought along with me because the kids were getting sick and getting over being sick on the way here, so I figured there was a chance that I'd end up with it. But yeah, so I took some Mucinex this morning, feeling a little bit better. Mobile ordered some overnight oats. It was like $6, and I would say it's probably like $3 or $4 worth, but it wasn't bad, and it was a better, like, I couldn't do the waffles and the eggs and bacon and stuff again. So we did that. It had blueberries and walnuts in it. She and I split it, and we got the hotel room packed up the best that we could. Y'all, there's so much trash for 2 people. We're here for 2 nights. This is why I definitely recommend bringing giant trash bags with you to hang up. There's just a lot of trash for 2 people. So I normally bring, I'm staying longer, a big trash bag and hang it up on these little pants hangers. But hotel room's picked up. The best that I could. I try not to leave it trashed for housekeeping. She is eating, You need help? Oh, I thought she was digging in it.
Me.
Okay. She's eating a little snack edge. That's the last little cheese and cracker pack we had in there before we go. She's watching Disney Junior. So it is 10:01 Magical Express. We need to be like ready for it to pick us up around 3. It says it's gonna be here at 3:15. They recommend getting there 15 minutes early, so we need to be down there at 3. We're gonna go drop off the stroller bag cover with the carrier and the coat bag in it and the backpack at Bell Services and have them hold on to that. And I think we're gonna hop a bus and go to Disney Springs for just a few hours to see the Christmas trees. You got it. She's so proud of herself. Just to see the Christmas trees, and I mean, we've got like 3 hours to kill. I want to be in line at Disney Springs for the bus pickup around like 1. Like I said, we got to be here for 3 for the Magical Express, but the line or the buses from Disney Springs back to your resort is shoddy. Like, they don't come very often for my experience. So I just want to give ourselves like that 2-hour buffer just to make sure we get back here in time, so I don't have to like find an Uber with a car seat or something, because that would be silly. So anyway, that's what our game plan is right now. We're about to start rolling down to Bell Services to drop everything off. So I apologize. I did not do any filming at all while we were at Disney Springs. It was very, very crowded and very hectic over there, and navigating the shops and the people and things like that. And I wasn't feeling well. I was a little bit loopy from the Mucinex. So we just kind of strolled around and looked at the Christmas trees. I got her a flip book to put her press pennies in because she's been collecting them since our October trip. She got to see the different statues, like the Play-Doh man here. She got to see Frozen, which is her number one thing right now, her Let It Go. And then after we kind of strolled around for a little while, we got some poutine from the shop that is right outside of the World of Disney. And I tried I think it was called the Gobbler. It was the holiday poutine that had the cranberry and the turkey in it. It was really good, but I think next time I would just go for the regular Canadian poutine that they have. The buses coming to was a problem too, but coming back from Disney Springs, the resort buses, we waited for about 45 minutes for a bus. So just keep that in mind if you're heading to Disney Springs from a Disney resort, is that the buses don't come very frequently. All right, so we made it back from Disney Springs to the hotel. Hold on, stop.
Oh, no.
I don't want to. It rained, so it's wet, and she wants me to wipe the car off, and I don't want to get wet.
Grab it, Mom.
It is wet, yeah.
Grab it.
So like as soon as we got back from Disney Springs, the sky just opened up when we were getting off of the bus. So we got a little bit wet. We're dried off now though. No, the wipes are wet, baby. It's just gonna make it more wet. So we went into the gift shop to kind of kill time until I could take her back outside to burn some energy. We have just about an hour before we need to go meet for the Magical Express. There's a helicopter. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get her to run around as much as she can. And go see Buzz and Woody so that we can get some energy burned out before we get to the airport, and I'm praying she falls asleep, either like going through TSA because she'll be on my back, or on the airplane itself. I will take either or. It'll be an easier trip home for me. Like I said, I'm not feeling that great. The Mucinex has got me feeling kind of spacey. I think we're both tired and ready to be home. She loves this bus statue. This thing is ginormous. Hopefully she doesn't fall because we only have one Band-Aid left. She fell when we got to Disney Springs. She got too excited and was running and skipping and tripped over her feet and re-scraped her knees that she scraped yesterday. So we used 2 more Band-Aids. We got 1 Band-Aid left. Not that close, baby. You jump on the checkers? Careful, just be careful because it's wet. You don't want to slip. You got to be careful, okay? You can climb on them, just don't jump. Careful, just don't jump. There you go. You did a good job. So we were luckily able to board an earlier Magical Express that was there around like 2:50 when I made it back to the front of the resort and headed to the airport. Thankfully, she passed out during TSA on my back because that line was about an hour to an hour and a half long. So we were finally able to make it to the airport and board our flight home. I totally forgot to close the vlog out because by the time we made it back to the New Orleans airport and drove home, it was around 10 or 11 at night and everybody was asleep. So we had a wonderful, quick little trip with just my daughter and I and made it back home to my man cub. And it was a nice little trip, a nice little getaway for a little Disney Magic Christmas party. So thank you guys for joining and watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe to my channel, ring that notification bell, and follow along for many more toddler adventures. Thank you.